Well, I guess my PlayStation name is Giant Crab, but here I am, and I have to look over here to see you guys. I forget about that. Hello, and I also have a new setup. You guys aren't over there like last time. And I figured out that my shadowed face actually gets cleared up in the video, so I'll look at the video later, see if it needs to be fixed or not, and if it does, I'll fix it. Now, to let you know, this is going to be a Platinum Trophy run. I have as well. I tried playing this the other day, and it did not go well. It kept freezing, it kept lagging really bad. really bad. I figured out what it was. It was my earpiece. So I'm gonna have to speak into the microphone in my camera. And
get them talking.
It's gonna be a 30 minutes. Okay. Go ahead and do it. One second, guys. I'll cut this part out later. Okay. So, as I was saying, I tried recording this the other day when I bought it, but it did not it was not working, and it was my headset, my earpieces that I usually wear, that were causing it to. I just tested today. I just started up just a little bit ago, and it was acting funny. I had my earphones in, and I'm like, did I take them out? Everything works fine. It's like, I guess it was just my earpieces being glitchy. So we're gonna have to talk like this for a little bit. I keep forgetting starts this. Okay, let's start a new game. See, there's the file I tried recording, but it failed. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Yes. I only got one trophy, and it's an easy one to get. It's one of the first
and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay,
it looks dark on my
as
screen.
with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
That just might be my contrast.
Hey, Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
The before image of Daxter. I'm pretty sure everyone knows how Daxter looks now. You never see this Daxter again. That's for sure. Then again,
continue your search for artifacts in Nico. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps.
how long the cutscene is.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that
I have
dog?
to whisper in my chair.
It sure don't look friendly.
Yeah, I feel like it's been
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
Foreshadowing future level.
I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What?
I like this Daxter better.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You're not fine. Okay. And new scene change.
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form.
I can't wait to rewatch this.
Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either.
I just do it to make sure
None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the fire canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training.
Angled right.
Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser
Rock.
Rock.
To be on that side
we
more.
won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Oh,
Get
if
in
I
there
lean forward, I'm
before
gonna
I turn you
center.
both into ferns.
No, I turned off the tips, so we don't get as much cutscenes like usually.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at
Okay,
any time
I guess I
during your
didn't.
quest. These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs.
Well.
Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Yep. I think everyone knows what those are. Kira. Now I have to go into options. Game options. Play hints. Off. No unnecessary cutscenes. Please. Yeah, like Jack would slide in everything, and it was stupid. And I did not like that. What was happening? You know, I had to delete it. There was nothing to fix. It'll still show you that. If I could fix it, I would, but it was completely glitched out because of the damn phone. I'd actually start actually had to get off of it because it was lagging so much. And the buttons weren't working properly either. I kept doing this, but all I ended up doing was this. Every time. And it was annoying. Because the scout plays you can't get unless you pound them. And it was annoying because I had to jump and do this, but it kept just doing this, like, repeatedly. And when I tried to move, it would just stand still like this, and then eventually he would just start going like this and that. It was annoying, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, now let's get back to what I was talking about earlier. This is gonna be 100% walkthrough. It's gonna be all trophy runs. So I'm gonna try to get every trophy in the game, which I can. Because I've played the PS4 version, the PS4, this is the PS4 version. I played the PS3 version, didn't need that, but okay, several times. And I know exactly how to get every trophy, including this one right here, which is the first trophy you get, is when you get this, it's open to stop running too fast. I actually almost fell out without getting this. I would have been mad at myself. So that's 3 of the 4 power cells already. So, yeah. Now this game is a favorite of mine because, well, oh, I almost jumped right into the spikes. Well, it's the first PS2 game I've ever bought. See, there's all 50 geyser orbs, and that's all power cells here. 100% this level. And, well, the trophies aren't represented by level. They are represented by which power cell you get sometimes, or if you make it to a certain place, or anything like that, collecting a certain amount of things. I think I could just step on it. I don't know why I do that. I guess I just like doing it. I'm looking at the wrong... I'm used to looking that way when I record because that's where my camera used to be. Okay, guys? Bear with me. Okay. If you want to know, just watch my Digimon go through it. This is a year ago since I made that one.
No problem. We got the move.
I did experiment to record some other games, but they didn't feel right to me, so I ended up giving up because, well, I got lackluster. Now this game, I will assure you, this is a 100% playthrough. No hold bars. Everything is going to be done probably by the end of the month, if things go right. If they don't, well, not the end of this month, because it's only like 2 more days. I meant the end of September. It should be done. Even before that, maybe, but really, this game doesn't take me that long. I really have nothing better to do sometimes. Right now, I'm trying to get another job because the job I'm working at is giving me less and less hours, mostly because they're not making enough money to even pay all their employees that they hired during the summer. Which, if you don't have enough money in the first place, don't hire so many employees, am I right? Just saying. So, I have actually a lot more time on my hands than I should. Let's talk to the mayor.
Oh, don't tell me that you two have problems as well. First I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this.
This guy cracks.
See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution.
This is a returning gimmick. All orbs that you pay, all power cells that you pay for cost 90 orbs. Unless you're going to the Goober Precursors. Those are 120. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about by now. If they don't, then welcome to Jak and Daxter.
Hello there, my dear boy.
You've caught me at a most inopportune
Now, this is
moment,
mostly just a guide to tell, show people how to get 100%, but I'm pretty sure most people already know that. And it's also for me to play and have fun. This is one of the best games I ever played, and I'm glad they remade it on the PS4. Well, they didn't remake it, they ported it from the PS2 era to the PS4. Pretty much like a direct port, since it's still a classic PS2 game on the PS4, and not a
so he can get underway.
not like the PS3 version, which was the HD remake. This game is my childhood right here. Can I break these? No, I never tried breaking these. Okay, let's get some eggs, and I am going to finish up most of this before I go on to the first place. And no, we're not going to the beach, even though that's what the first mission we got.
Hey!
We're going to the jungle, because in order to 100% the beach, you had to 100% the jungle.
For a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it.
A sidekick.
Sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't
this
chisel
guy.
my way out of a box.
I like his
She ran
analogies.
away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Nostalgia. Now, the reason why I wanted to play this game in the first place is because it was one of the first games I had in my childhood. Well, not really one of the first, it's one of the first PS games I ever played, along with Crash Bandicoot, which I got them both when I got the PS2. And I did not know Crash Bandicoot was a PS1 game when I first bought it because I was a little kid, and I didn't know the difference between PS2 and PS1 yet. So, can't really blame me there. Now, the first time I beat this was, well, actually that was the PS2 I beat that on, wasn't it? Then my dad sold that PlayStation in order to pay for stuff. But, oh, I got it back eventually. Like, years later, but I got it back when I was in high school. What the fudge? Why was I in high school, though? I should really stop talking about myself. This is about the game. And I'm just walking in circles now. I need to go this way. Okay, the famous Yak House. Go that way. Get in there. Okay. They're annoying sometimes. I don't know. I'm just glad I can actually record it now. And this, I think, is another trophy. Is getting all the yak cows back in the pen. I think I missed one on the other side. Oh, that's right there. Yeah. Nope. Yet. I just like that. Well, I tried making it easier on myself. Well, I kinda did. Kinda moving faster than I would have if I just did one by one. I did move two at the same time. I'm surprised Daxter didn't say
well done, my
what
boy.
uses
You
this.
actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this
I didn't really
power cell
talk to you, but thank you for the power cell. Now I'm gonna take that scout play in your house. I think I didn't get it, but I probably already got it. Yeehaw! And my voice just cracked while saying that too. Yeah, there it is. I didn't think I grabbed it. And I know where the last two are. I don't know. I want to grab these now before... I know I won't forget them because they're on the way to the next area. But they're just here and it's bugging me because of my OCD. And it's just... And this last one. There we go. I just can't help it, okay? When I see something that I'm not gonna get until later, it's kind of annoying because I want to get it now because I can see it. I ignored the ones by the jungle just so I could not see them and then be constantly reminded that they're there. Even though I'm almost there. I mean, I don't really have that much more stuff to do here. And these should be the last one. Oh wait, no, I forgot about the ones by the jungle. Never mind. And that should be the last go play. And here we are, our first Goober Die Precursor. Now there are 3 of these in total, each asking for 120 a piece orb. So it's 480. So 12, 24, then 36, 48. So 260, I think, of your orbs go to these guys.
Wait. One of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return.
It's
present to me 120 Precursor
600 of your orbs go to these guys. There we go. That sounds much better. 600 go to these guys. So a lot of those 1,000 orbs. So out of 1,000 orbs, 600 goes to those guys, which is funny. And you don't even spend all of these. You can actually complete the game without getting even well, probably without getting probably 800. I don't know. I can't remember. No, it's 900, I think. Oh, and I got a trophy for collecting a lot of orbs for the first time. There we go. Okay, let's continue to the jungle. Now, as a kid, this place did annoy me because of, well, there's a boss here that was annoying, and I didn't know how to defeat him because, well, first time playing the game. And I know there was orbs at the beginning, but I always like going this way first. And then making my way over. No! I actually didn't see him, and I didn't know he was there. I just got scared and just decided to kill him. And another thing I liked about this game, no loading screens. Die. This is one of the first games to introduce the no loading screen thing, gaming, and I actually enjoy it. I really do hate loading screens. If you have ever seen my digital playthrough, whenever I got into a loading screen, I kind of do get like really bored on a loading screen, and my camera just messed up. Okay, my camera's stuck on something. I don't want to talk to you yet. I want to get these orbs before I forget. Okay.
What do you have in the basket?
Nothing to talk about.
Okay, I think this is where we're going to end after. If it does not take long, then I'll be done, but I might go a little longer than 30, but that's about it. This might be the last thing because this was the hardest thing I did as a kid, is the fishing mission. Probably not, but I'm over-exaggerating probably, but it was an annoying mission. Yeah, to get 200 pounds, there's only 1-pounders and 5-pounders. And that's annoying. You get 200 pounds of fish by just catching 1s and 5s. And you can't catch the eels, otherwise you start over. And you can't lose 20 pounds, which is 4 bigs or 20 smalls or how many fish you miss.
There are 2 types of good
fish. 4 big
to catch.
fish. You can't miss a single big fish.
And
ever.
5-pound fishies.
Those yellow fish do not miss those. Otherwise you're fish.
Then I'm gonna
catch every.
it back from you.
If you see a green fish on one side and yellow fish on the other, catch the yellow. And there's the one that just poisons your whole batch and so instant game over.
And you'll poison the whole darn catch.
Okay. This seems smoother.
Here comes a big one. Steady, boy.
And you don't even have to catch me, you just have to hit him with the net. Or at least a certain part of the net, otherwise it won't count. Oh, shoot. There's also a glare on my screen, so bear with that. I might not be able to see that well. And this one used to be really hard for me. I'm surprised I'm doing it while talking. Which is a surprise. I'm already almost to 100, I haven't missed. And I open my mouth and there we go. Yeah. Oh, no. There we go.
Steady, boy. Here comes a big one. Hold steady. You're almost there. You did it!
Oh.
You caught 200 pounds of fish.
Oh gosh.
Not bad for a couple of landlubbers.
I'm actually surprised I got through that on the first try. I actually panicked at the last end with all those poison eels. The PS4 controller was actually pretty easy to use for that because it's stiff and it doesn't slide everywhere. So it doesn't like you have to actually hold it in a direction in order for it to move. I don't know. It was much more easier to do that than on the PS3 or the PS2. I don't know where I should start actually. I think I'm gonna go around. And that did not take as long as I thought it would. I thought I'd have to at least take 2 or 3 tries. Yeah, here. Deal with you later. I know I can't beat them yet, but they're annoying. Okay, let's go ahead and do this first. Oh no, you don't. I just zoomed right past him instead of hitting. It is possible to get into an infinite loop of hitting them. These guys are easy. Just hit. I used to have trouble with those guys for some reason. You can easily get up here too. I guess it's to make it look more machine-like with 3 pistons. Okay, here's something. Do not destroy the mirror before you get a taste of this. And then go over here. This is the fastest way you can complete this mission. Otherwise, you're just going to have to collect a lot of blue stuff from the bottom and come back up here in order to collect this. That's the easiest way to do that. And I'm just trying to save you time. And did he respawn? Did he already respawn? There we go. And now I start the death quest. There you are. I knew I heard you. There we go. And this one used to scare me because it's out in the water. And usually if you go too far in the water, there's a shark, a lark that will eat you. And it's really annoying and scary. I hate sharks. My mom loves them. I don't want to get eaten by a shark though. And it's always so scary to get out of here, you going from. And these are the blue pieces that you collect, and then you jump over here. One piece. And that's what I thought, and I see those orbs over there. I remember these. I missed them once when I was a kid, and I had to find them. It's really annoying to find sometimes. I don't know, sometimes this game brings me great joy, and then it just annoys me to realize that it took me... Although then again, I was a kid. So, there's not a lot I can do about that, right? I'm just glad... I don't know. This is one of my platinum trophies on my PlayStation 3, and I'm about to have another platinum trophy for the same game on my PS4. Which is funny. That's as far as I can get. That last one I have to get later. And no, there's no special jump or anything. No high jump. There's a double jump. I'm surprised this frog hasn't seen me. Usually they turn around. And yes, I know I didn't do one thing. I was gonna get back to it. He ran from me. He was smart. But he died. Oop. I wasn't sure if that was going to hit me or not. I was actually surprised it didn't. They're the one who's standing right under me. And time to rise. I do not like doing okay. I don't know if it falls back down as soon as this sit-up ends or not, but oh well. What I'm going to do right now is start this. I did press circle. And just lead it to the next one. And just follow the little arrow. It'll show you which way the next one is. It's really easy to use. And you just go this way. And it even shows you a cutscene leading to where it is. Pretty good open one too. It goes to this one next. Which goes to this one. I hate reverse controls. It doesn't have to be perfect. As you can see there, I did not point it perfectly. And I was trying to use something that was not the camera buttons on this because I was playing Dragon Quest 8 recently on the 3DS. I'm almost 100% on that game. The only thing I need to do is do the Stella missions, and I'll have 100%. I am not a completionist most of the time, but when I'm close to completing something, I like to complete it. You know what I mean? Okay, and that's the second to last one. And I won't do the last one until I'm leaving because it's on the way out of here. I'm only doing this to start it, so I don't have much to do later, especially after the temple. After that, I usually like heading back to the town. Mostly because I don't know. Mostly because that's what I usually finish last. Well, not counting this, since you actually have to go to the mayor to finish it. Oh, I'm glad it doesn't take damage. I mean, I'm glad that does damage. Okay. And that's the last one down there. So as soon as I leave, I'm gonna go hit that. Yep, there's orbs down up there that I can't reach. I think I actually have to fall down. There we go. I rolled. I sometimes like watching Jak fall from a high spot. It's funny. Especially, wait, where am I going? That is a good question, Brandon. Didn't you say you went to the temple? Yes, I did. Thank you. I don't know why I did that, guys. Sorry about that. And now I realize I need blue eco anyway, because there's a door. And what better way to use the door? Well, I guess you could have used this in order to open the other door that was on the side, but the other one was there anyway, so it's the easiest one still. So either way, I was right, even if it was a little bit. Okay, that's 6. The last one's falling down. Well, I got everything up there anyway. And don't worry about it still closing on you or anything, because it'll just activate. It'll still be activated even if you run out of blue stuff. See? And there's the last scout fly. Yes. Okay, now I don't have to worry about the temple and the rest of the orbs. I used to get hit by him all the time because of how he was situated. I always skip the last one. If there's no need to go on it, then why make it slower for yourself, right? Okay, now let's go back down. And I did say this is going to be 30 minutes, but I'm actually close to finishing the jungle area, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'll quit. You got it, guys? Thank you for understanding. Okay, now I can't escape until after I'm done, which means I can die and I'll just respawn here. I'm actually glad about that respawn point, because I would rather start here than all the way at the beginning of the area, which would happen regularly. And I am being careful because there's not a lot of room for error on your jumps. And then just these orbs in the ground. I think they just ran out of places to put them, and they just decided, let's put these in the corner. Because those are easy to see, and they're just on your way here. And this is what you need to do in order to 100% the beach level, because this opens up blue eco vents, and you need blue eco in order to do a mission in the beach. So, and it's the only way to open the eco you need. See? It opens all eco vents all over the world. Oh, blue eco vents all over the world. There's another one for yellow. Okay, and now, see, this one's open now. Let's go up here before I miss it, because this one's an easy one to miss. Yeah, I'm not falling for that. There we go. And we're already almost complete. And here's our first boss. A piranha plant ripoff. Now this guy you just keep running from until he loses spikes, and then this guy will eventually stop trying to snap at you and reveal his weakness to you. Really, it's not that hard if you think about it. You just have to stay this far away. Just don't go all the way back and wait for Mr. Spikies here to lose their spikes. And be careful, watch his head when he does that, because sometimes he'll try to sneak attack you instead of raising his head like that. And he'll, that's a one-hit kill sometimes. Okay, I don't care. I got hit. Almost a perfect run. Yeah. I thought I was standing in the right area. Oh well. Got a black thumb. Another trophy down over. Huh? Now, these precursor orbs are annoying, especially because you don't know they're there. The developers just decide, let's put them in the head of this monster after you defeat it. Okay, that should be all of them. And not everybody thinks to jump on the head. in my opinion, that was a clever idea, but then again, for players who actually just are looking everywhere for them before they find them, would be annoyed. I was actually annoyed at that when I was a kid, but now I think it's actually a pretty cool idea the developers had. Okay, now let's finish this and then go talk to the mayor. And that's all of the jungle finished. And after I do this, I'm going to pay off the mayor and uncle, which he was referred to when the game first came out. Now he's just the traveler or something. I forget what he's called now. He was your uncle in the first release, but after the whole, you know, the second and third game, they're like, well, you can't call him uncle anymore because, well, he has a different, he's not really Jack's uncle. So let's just call him something else. I think they just threw a name in there and got it. Just said Explorer.
Oh, what a wonderful sight! I thank you. And the entire village will thank me. Boys, you have
taken my credit.
Power to the village.
Of course you would.
Guaranteed my re-election. And for
he's
that,
a politician after all.
You earned a power cell.
Thank you. Shiny, happy steeples. And then I can go ahead and do this.
Want to make a contribution?
I just don't want to talk to this politician anymore. Taking my ideas and making them into them, and then taking credit for everything.
I just hope this power cell adequately
oh, at least you're giving me stuff that I love the look of the power cells though. Do you see that when he held it out? That looked so clean. And then when it came back to when Daxter snatched it, it went back to the PS2 version. It just looks so clean whenever it's out and about and not, how much orbs do I have left? I have 160, which means I can do this. And then I press triangle by accident. I'm sorry, guys.
To make the trade. Good, jolly good. Hey, you have the precursor orbs that we agreed on?
Yeah.
I hope you put this hard-earned power cell to good use. Cheerio, ta-ta, bye-bye.
Bye. Really, in my opinion, he's sort of a doucher. I think this is about where I'm going to end it, guys. So this has been Brandon J. Fisher, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.